Hi guys, welcome back to Simply Char. We're back. Sorry for that balloon thing. Like, my niece left her balloons over here or something. I really don't know. Anyways, I am here to discuss, let me turn down my music. I'm here to discuss like vegan grocery tips because I always get questions, is veganism expensive? Or, oh, I can't go vegan because it's so expensive. Like, I am here to debunk those claims and to also give out tips and tricks to save them coins, because we are trying to secure the bag this year. This is Secure the Bag 2018, Financial Abundance 2018. You hear me? You feel me? Shake it, deal me. All right, cool. So I have my journal, my notebook, my everything. You know what I'm saying? I got some stuff written down to help you guys to debunk all these veganism is expensive claims, because I am really tired of hearing that bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, I had to cuss because I'm really over it, but let's get started. Okay, so this is a disclaimer before I start. Yes, I am a vegan cook, vegan chef, recipe creator, whatever you really want to call me. So I spend more money than the average. Therefore, when you see my grocery hauls, I am buying more produce, more things, if that make any sense. Like, I'm not spending the average amount of money that most people use. You get what I'm saying? So please don't go by how much I spend as reference. In the beginning, before I started cooking, like if you go back to a couple of my first grocery hauls, I was spending around $30–40, like under, I always spend mostly under 100 still, which is amazing for me. Like, this is weekly. But I spend more money now, like when I'm making ebooks, which I'm making another one right now, so I'm spending way more money, different things like that, because I need specialty items, with specialty items like vegan meats, vegan cheeses, vegan cream cheeses, sour cream, to make homemade stuff, a lot of different things. Since I'm making specialty dishes, those cost way more, but I would discuss that in the video. But I just wanted to make a disclaimer before I started. Sorry, I'm like rambling now, but I wanted you guys to know. So, because I know somebody's going to be in my comments, she always spends so much money at the grocery store. Like, I see her spend $80, $90, $100 at Whole Foods or at Trader Joe's. I'm here to tell you, you can only spend $40 most and survive. Like, the first time you grocery shop, you're going to spend a lot. Like I said, I'm going to discuss it in the video. So, let's get started. Step number one, well, tip number one, not step. Shop in season. And I want to tell people this because I know so many of us, including myself, we crave things that isn't in season in the winter. For example, you want to splurge and buy strawberries. You want to splurge and buy just berries in general. You want to splurge and buy papaya. You want to splurge and buy watermelon. Granted, if you live on an island or live like in different countries or continents where like the seasons vary or the weather varies, and of course it'll be cheaper for you. However, in the US, those things are more expensive because it's the winter time and most of these places we are freezing right now. Yeah, so I have a list of things that is in season that you should buy. Beets, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, carrots, cauliflower, which I love cauliflower wings, you guys know this, celery, clementine, oranges, fennel, grapes, fruit, kiwis, potatoes, pears, sweet potatoes, and any type of squash. So like butternut squash, like all those different kind of squashes. I wanted to list this off to you guys because I think it's key in terms of saving money. These things you will find on sale in bundles or different things like that at your various grocery stores. You'll find it way cheaper. Like, for example, if you go to the produce section for fruit, you will see a lot of citrus is on sale right now because winter is citrus time. Like, between fall and spring, that's when citrus start coming about. My favorite citrus fruit is blood oranges. So if you see those, try them out if you've never tried them. But yeah, they always are on sale or lower price than other things. So if you buy those things, you, of course, you will save money, and you do not need to buy so much things at once, but I'm just letting you know. Speaking on buying things, you should shop at various grocery stores. Like, don't limit yourself to only one grocery store. I go to multiple grocery stores. I know I only show you my Trader Joe's hauls regularly, But normally I do only go there in Whole Foods. Sometimes I go to Aldi. I believe that Trader Joe's and Aldi's is the best in terms of saving money on produce, especially organic produce. I saw someone saying that Trader Joe's produce isn't the best. Me personally, I never had an issue with them. I always recommend people to go there. So I recommend you to go there. Just check. You can go to different ones if you have one in your city. If you don't have one in your city, I'm pretty sure you have an Aldi. Those two places are super, super cheap, and I think they're like sister companies. Yeah, so I think it's very, very cool. For example, I know Trader Joe's, they do not charge by the pound. 'Cause, you know, like they'd be like, oh, per pound, like they'll be like $1.99 per pound. Like Trader Joe's just tell you the price, like flat out. This bag of apples is $2.99. This pack of grapes is $3.99. Like things like that. You should buy those things because they're cheaper in price. Like I can get a head of cauliflower no matter what size, no matter how many pounds it is, for like $2.49 at Trader Joe's. So best believe that's where I go to get my cauliflower, and I go get most of my produce from there because they charge so cheap for their produce. Like broccoli, fresh broccoli, $2.99. I mean $1.99 for organic broccoli at Trader Joe's. I know for fruit, I always like to go to Aldi's. My mom go to Aldi's for me and get produce, get fruits and things from there, like my oranges and different things like that. I don't really like apples, but that's a whole nother topic. Anyways, so I recommend going to different stores. I'm only going to Whole Foods for specialty items. That is key. That is key. People always ask me why I don't do Whole Foods hauls as much, and honestly, it's because I don't go there to grocery shop fully. Granted, like I said, I'm gonna try to do more shorter ones because I like to get specialty items when I don't want to treat myself, or when I'm like wanting to cook special things I can't find nowhere else. However, certain specialty items you can find at these local grocery stores, which is making me get to my next point. That's another thing, how to save money. So basically, like I said, let me bring it up again, Trader Joe's and Aldi's. I know you guys are going to be tired of hearing me say these names, but these places are fundamental. So basically, at Trader Joe's, I get like most of like my superfood seeds, like because they're cheaper than at Whole Foods or at other places. So, for example, if you want hemp seeds, an 8-ounce bag of hemp seeds at Whole Foods is $10. An 8-ounce bag of hemp seeds at Trader Joe's is $6. That's saving $4. Like you saying, oh, that's only $4. Those $4 will add up. Chia seeds, a bag of chia seeds is only $4 at Trader Joe's. A bag of flax seeds is only like $2-3 at Aldi. Like, which you can use like in replace of an egg if you mix 1 tablespoon of flax meal with 2.5 tablespoons of water. Yeah, so if you do that, it'll be key. Replace that. Also, it's good in omega-3s, omega-6s. I'm not really gonna go down the line with health benefits of it because that's not what we're here for, but anyways, you get what I'm saying. They have maca powder for $5 at Trader Joe's, which is good quality maca powder. They have cacao powder, cacao nibs. They have a little bag of cacao nibs for $2 at Trader Joe's now, which is super, super nice. Cacao powder is $5. Like different things like that, just to save your money, not to buy that at Whole Foods. I know a lot of times people think they can only get it at Whole Foods. No, Aldi have chia seeds and flax seeds, and Trader Joe's have cacao nibs, hemp seeds, maca powder, things like that. So save your money. Only go to specialty stores for specialty things. Which not, I repeat, do not cash out on specialty items, which is vegan meats, vegan cheeses, all the time. Those should be treats. I mean, of course, in the beginning, when you're transitioning, if you think those will be helpful to you, cool, but you do not need those, okay? Like, you do not need those to survive. You do not need those. Like, basically, I only use those seldomly. Most of the time, I try to use jackfruit, which jackfruit is just a fruit. You can get a can of jackfruit for legit $2 at Trader Joe's. I try to do that. Even then, I have ways you can save when you want to use those alternatives because I have apps you can save money on, which I'm going to be mentioning soon. But yeah, I think you don't need those. You don't have to cash out on those. Don't let anyone make you seem like, oh, that's why people think veganism is expensive, because people really think you need the vegan meats, the vegan cheeses, and those are just specialty items. Those should be special occasion items. You don't need to buy those every week. You don't need to consume those every week. I mean, granted, if you like it, do it. I'm not saying you don't have, like, you can't do it, but to save money, like, I don't think it's necessary. I don't think you should do it unless you really want to, or you're trying to make a dish, or that's what you're craving at the time. Yeah, so you know those substitutes I recommended in the last video, yeah, you don't really need them. Here I am like, oh yeah, I just told you to buy these things, don't buy them now. Like, okay. But no, seriously, only get those like if you have extra money, if you can afford to. You don't need them to survive. You can survive off rice and beans and potatoes and lentils and fruits and veggies, and you can make pasta bowls, Buddha bowls, burrito bowls, pasta in general, different things like that, like little cheap stuff, cheap meals. I'm about to give you guys some cheap meals right now, which will be number 4, just a list of cheap meals. So pasta, so you can buy, I know gluten-free pasta noodles at Trader Joe's is legit $1.99, $2. And then you can buy their vegan pasta sauce. My favorite one is, I think is $2, is the organic Italian herb. And that's just my favorite one, but they have one for like $1.50, literally. Yeah, that meal is super cheap. You can add some garlic, which I think cloves of garlic at Trader Joe's is legit $2.50. It should be around that same price at Aldi as well. Yeah, and then you can make burrito bowls. A bag of beans is legit like $1 and some change at like any grocery store. So at Kroger, a Winn-Dixie, a Publix, Ralph's, a Jewel Osco, a Meijer. I'm trying to name grocery stores in every region. Sprouts. You get the drift. Like, you get the drift. Rice and beans is super cheap. Those are staples. I buy mine in bulk. My mom eat plant-based now, so she makes sure we always have it now. Lentils are super cheap at the grocery store. Like, having those on your shelf at all times to always make burrito bowls. Tomatoes can be cheap. Different things like that. Cilantro, a bunch of cilantro. Even at Whole Foods is only $2. Like, it's so easy to add spices, to add seasonings, and to save money. You don't need that much. So yeah, burrito bowls, pasta. You could even make lo mein. I know, like the spicy, the sweet chili sauce, even the bottled one. I have a recipe to make your own homemade one if you're into. But if you want to save money and only spend $2, get it at Trader Joe's if you have one near you. I'm trying to think. It's so many quick meals. Like, even making cauliflower wings, that's a quick, cheap meal. A head of cauliflower at Trader Joe's, like I said, is $2.49. And that's not on the Dirty Dozen, so you don't need to do that. And speaking of Dirty Dozen, that's my tip number 5. Only buy, well, I recommend that you only buy organic produce off the Dirty Dozen list. If you don't know what the Dirty Dozen list is, it's basically a list of fruits and vegetables that is highly sprayed with pesticide, like more than any other one. And it's usually fruits and vegetables that you eat the skin off of. I have the list. This is from 2017. I don't know if they made a 2018 list yet. If they did, I will list it below. I still haven't found it yet, but I will do more research before I post this. Yeah, so the Dirty Dozen from 2017: spinach, strawberries, apples, pears, celery, nectarines, peaches, grapes, cherries, tomatoes, sweet bell peppers, and potatoes. Granted, let me not scare you guys into thinking like you don't have to eat organic produce. Organic produce isn't the best. Organic produce is the best. However, eating 100% organic is super expensive in this day and age. The way the government works, the way they want us to be, you know, so you have to like beat around the corners with it, you know. So I recommend you buy those 12 things organic, because those are highly contaminated things sprayed with pesticides. However, let's say hypothetically your grocery store had a sale on strawberries, like a bunch, like the little container of strawberries was on sale for like $1.50, the regular ones. You can still get those. If you want to get those and you want to eat them, this is what you do. This is a pro tip. You add in like, what is it, like 2-3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. You get fresh spring water, not tap water, spring water. From either the bottle. You can use like I guess like if you have like a filter that filtrates fluoride out your water, then you're good. And all the other stuff out your water, then you're fine. You can use that. But I usually just buy spring water. And then like 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and you let the strawberries or whatever else fruit you buy, like the cherries, anything, let that soak in the water from 5 to 10 minutes. You will see a lot of dirt and other things like floating in the water. Like you will see residue in the water that's removing the pesticides and everything else out of it. Then you'll rinse it, then you can eat it. It's fine. So this is another tip to save money. Yeah. You don't even have to buy those organic, even though I highly recommend you do. But if they are on sale, get them, sis. Get them, bro. Save them coins. Told you that's the goal of this year. Hashtag financial abundance 2018, my guy. Okay, but seriously, like, buy those organic. You can still save the coins, like I said. Trader Joe's and Aldi's have those things on sale, even organic most of the time. Like, organic celery at Trader Joe's is legit like $2.50. Like, that's so cheap. Granted, if you want to juice celery, I know a lot of people don't really like celery. I'm just bringing that up for example. Yeah, organic tomatoes be like $3. Little different things. Those are things, but like I said, oh, and a bag of organic potatoes at Trader Joe's is like $4, I believe. At Aldi's, I think it's like $3, $4 as well. At other grocery stores, I really don't know. Those are the only two places I can think of that's super, super cheap. And I wanted to ease back on specialty items because I forgot this one tip. Basically, it's certain things you can splurge on and certain things you shouldn't splurge on, you know? For example, I believe you should splurge on spices. Like, there's certain things, like certain spices you should splurge on. For example, buying organic ginger, organic turmeric, at least things like that, things that have super healing powers, those are needed to be organic. Like, or you could either buy the organic root and skin it and cut it yourself. You can buy the organic powder, but just make sure you invest in certain spices because one, you would know for a fact there's no additives in it, because a lot of times they do add additives into like seasonings like the cayenne and everything else. But those two things, especially buy organic. The other stuff you can, it depends on the potency you're looking for, what you're doing. Again, you guys are gonna be tired of me saying this, but I get a lot of my seasonings from Trader Joe's because their seasonings are legit $1.99, which is super cheap. So like I said, the first time you go grocery shopping is going to be expensive only because you're going to need to buy different seasonings. Like, you're going to need garlic powder, you're going to need onion powder, you're going to need cayenne if you like spicy stuff. If you don't like spicy stuff, you could skip out. I mean, granted, it is what it is. Paprika, cumin, parsley, what else? Basil. So many different things you're going to need. So yeah. I recommend you invest in those. I recommend you invest in hemp seeds, invest in chia seeds, invest in all those things. But those things you won't have to buy that much. You can have. I go through hemp seeds more because I cook more and it's for me and my mom and I feed different people. So I go through my stuff quicker. But I'm pretty sure you can survive off a bag of hemp seeds for like a month and a half, like 8 ounce. And I think Walmart have a big tub of it, like big, it's huge, for like $12, $14, I believe. I have to look it up. I'm gonna link it below, but yeah. And then my one last tip is to download apps. I know some people are like, girl, I don't have no space in my phone. Listen, sis, you need the apps. Okay, these are my 3 favorite apps to save the buckaroos on groceries. Favado, which it's so good. Basically, Favado is a grocery saving app, saving money app, not grocery saving app. Anyways, it compares sales at multiple grocery stores. For example, let's say you went to Kroger, and you was thinking about going to Kroger, but you was like, okay, I wonder if apples are cheaper at Aldi than it is at Kroger. So you click both of those things, and they'll pop up and they'll tell you, oh, apples is this amount at Kroger per pound, and then apples is this much at Aldi's per pound or per bag. Like, it'll be like that. So it'll tell, like, you can basically compare prices. It's very, very informative. That's very, very cool because I've never seen no other grocery store app that you can click on 2 different grocery stores and then it'll line up the prices for each. It's so nice. So yeah, I recommend you download that. Then Flip is another one. Flip is really nice because they have like the sales papers on there, it's digital, because you know I'm vegan. I'm hashtag save papers, hashtag save the trees. Anyways, so yeah, sales papers on there. Also, they have digital coupons you can add to your shopping list. You can make a shopping list on there. You can add the coupons on there, so then like it'll be on there, and you can set up reminders for them to tell you which grocery stores have sales, like your favorite ones. You could have like a list of them. So that one's nice. And then the last one is Ibotta. I think it's Ibotta. Ibotta. So basically Ibotta. Anyways, Ibotta. That's what it is. Basically it's a rebates app, and you can, when you grocery shop at select grocery stores, basically you can save money, save coins. You get money back, basically. So it's not really like you're saving coins. The stuff isn't on sale per se. Like sometimes it will be on sale, but sometimes it isn't. And even if you need those items and you didn't buy it on sale, you can still scan it. Like after you buy it, scan your receipt, and if the items listed fit in the criteria, you can get rebates. And after a certain amount of rebates, they transfer, I believe, to your PayPal account or something like that, and you can add it back to your debit card or your bank account. It's really, really nice. It's really, really easy. It's a good, fun rebates program. It's free to join. It's really cool. My brother taught me that one, so shout out to Tyrone. He's a real one. And yeah, that is it. Those are all the tips and tricks I have in terms of saving money while shopping for vegan food. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoy my ramblingness. I was kind of organizing this video for once. I know I talk a lot. I'm so sorry. Also, let me know below if you guys would like me to do a saving money on like vegan skincare, vegan hair stuff, like vegan cleaning stuff, different things like that, because you know veganism is more than a diet, guys. But yeah, because I can also give out tips for that. I don't really have that many tips on that per se, but I can think of some, and then I can make a video on it if you guys want me to, because I buy a lot of makeup, I buy a lot of skincare stuff, but I do save a lot of money on it. I don't really buy it full price majority of the time. So just let me know if that's what you're into. I hope you guys enjoy the list. As always, everything will be linked below. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!